In this episode of Travelogue, we continue our exciting escapades in the southern Chinese economic powerhouse of Shenzhen. This time, it's all about tech trailblazers and next-gen design amidst green spaces and touristy places. Join us for the second of two shows in skyscraping Shenzhen. Where you get to traipse around China with me. My name is Min-Zhui Lee, you can call me Zhui, and this is the bold and bustling city of Shenzhen. Now, 40 years ago, it was the very first place in China to be designated a special economic zone, and today it's one of the country's biggest and most influential financial hubs. Now, this episode is all going to be about the cosmopolitan and the contemporary. Think high-tech industries, living green, and also, of course, in usual Travelogue style, all the best things to do here, both day and night. So, are you ready? Let's get up to speed with Shenzhen. Shenzhen is a massive metropolis in the very south of Guangdong province, right next to the special administrative region of Hong Kong. It's seen an extraordinary transformation in the past 4 decades, from a cluster of farming and fishing villages to the global economic dynamo it is today. As part of China's economic reforms that were launched in December 1978, Shenzhen was designated the country's first special economic zone. With more free market-oriented business and trade laws, it started to attract foreign investment and technology. There's a reason why Shenzhen is often dubbed the Silicon Valley of China. It's a hotbed of startups and technological innovation. We're at the BYD headquarters, and this is the SkyRail, the company's solution to urban congestion. It's a fully integrated, totally unmanned, state-of-the-art straddle-type monorail system. Ambitious, but amazing, and, I guess, totally achievable. After all, the company slogan is BYD, Build Your Dreams. Well, that was a smooth ride. Actually, this is just a test vehicle, but the real ones are driverless and they're going to go at much higher speeds. Cool, right? BYD made its first commercial footprint in 1995 as a mobile phone battery producer. Today, while still manufacturing batteries, it's China's biggest electric vehicle or EV maker. The EV sector of China's automobile industry is developing rapidly, boosted by government support and private consumer demand. For those interested in the EV revolution, guided tours of the assembly lines are available at BYD. What we're seeing here, I'm told, are cabs. As the world's first city with an all-electric bus fleet, Shenzhen is continuing to blaze a trail in sustainable development with an all-electric taxi fleet.
然后我们这边的还有一些纯电动车跟混动车，然后那个也是国家政策比较支持的一些新车型吧，就包括我们的狂啊、16啊等等等等。然后16就主要面向一些出租车，包括你看整个深圳的出租车都是那个16，就全部是对，全部我们公司做的那个16对。然后像那些大型的车呢，商用车呢就不是在我们这边了，他们有专用的工厂，比如大巴呀、这种车辆啊、工程车啊，那个在他们有专门的工厂。
但是还是在深圳呢？
不，各地。
各地哦，他们在这里是在
他们进行的是一个轮胎轮毂的一个装配，然后这个工序呢，包括我们那边的员工会用那个专门的吊具，把轮胎会吊到我们的输送线上，然后我们输送线也是包括各种自动化的机构构成，我们现在用的是行业内一个最顶级的一个设备了，有一个比较高的精度，这个过程也是完全自动化的，所以员工的话，你看这个员工操作也非常的轻松。
Over the past decade, there's been a marked shift in emphasis from made in China to created in China, a much more desirable label of world think tank rather than its sweatshop. Much of that shift happened and is happening in Shenzhen. The gargantuan Huaqiang North Electronics Market in Shenzhen's Futian district is famous for the manufacture and wholesale of electronic products. I'm on another tour alongside another assembly line, but this time it's at a small but budding company focusing on home automation, also known as domotics. So cool, it's like a whole new different universe in here.
打开厨房灯，简单。打开窗帘。
Open sesame. Oh wow.
打开空调。
哇，这温度是可以调的吗？
可以。空调18度。可以。这边我们可以看到我们的这个搅拌机也是一个智能版。
哦，这我能试一下吗？可以啊。是要说
打开搅拌机。
打开搅拌机。Okay, I wonder if they are gonna understand my Australian, Malaysian, Chinese. 就按这个是吧？对。打开搅拌机。关闭搅拌机。对。关闭搅拌机。哦，谢谢。
然后我们里面的话还有一块活镜，我们还可以进去看一下。
哦。Awesome. I can blend my smoothies while sitting on the couch and I'm moving my back leg.
那我们这一台活镜，这上面的话我们可以进行听歌。
Karaoke. 就洗澡的时候都可以。
可以的。我们还可以进行看视频。
啊。
我们还可以进行一个拍照。
拍照。
对。
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Clearly not me.
然后我们还可以控制所有的一个家电。打开浴室吊灯。比如说我们要洗澡的话，点一下浴缸，那边自动放水。
哇。还有。
来这边我们还可以测一个体重。
好，就直接站上去是吗？
我可以看到你的一个体重的一个变化。如果你每天测量的话，它会成一个历史的一个记录。
Oh wow! It's like I'm in a futuristic movie, except the future's here. 好。Oh great! Now everyone knows exactly how much I weigh. That was fun though. When daylight fades in Shenzhen and the city lights up, what do the 13 million inhabitants do? Actually, the number is estimated to be closer to 20 million, taking into account the unregistered floating migrant population. But I digress. What is the coolest evening thing to do in these parts? You know, Shenzhen is such a young and happening city, and it's right next to Hong Kong, which is well known for its late-night shenanigan options. Well, Shenzhen has its fair share of bars, pubs and clubs, but it's also got a very popular, novel way to spend the after hours. I'm at the CBD branch of Shenzhen Book City, downtown Futian district. It claims to be the largest bookstore in the world. I'm not quite sure if it's by floor space or number of books, but in any case, it's gigantic in terms of both size and offerings. This is the 24/7 section. and it's becoming standard practice for many Shenzhenites to pop in after a long day's work, when yelling over tacky tunes at a teeming tavern is the last thing they want to do. For me, I've always loved browsing through bookstores. All the human imagination and knowledge of the universe at my fingertips, plus the feel and smell of paperbacks. To be able to do it at any time is a huge bonus. If books aren't your nocturnal go-to thing, Shenzhen offers plenty more choice. Like I said earlier, there are bars, pubs and clubs, and even an after-dark stroll is a sensory experience. While day Shenzhen is a sophisticated silver urban colossus, night Shenzhen is a lustrous kaleidoscope of verve and vivacity, and truly a sight to behold. Coming up next, my new flying friend and the parks of Shenzhen, each with a different personality. An ecological sanctuary, an open-air cultural museum, and a playground for all ages. Meet my buzzing buddy, the DJI Mavic Air, whom I've nicknamed Macaire and invited to come along on our Shenzhen adventures. Right now, we're getting to know each other. He's a foldable drone with a 4K camera, hand gesture controls, and 3D environment sensing. Macaire is a very fast learner. His manufacturer, DJI, slogan, "The future is possible," is also headquartered in Shenzhen.
All right, come on, mate, let's go. You coming?
Founded in a university dorm room in 2006, DJI is now the world's largest consumer drone company. And in 2017, its CEO became Asia's youngest tech billionaire. Yeah, Shenzhen may have an ultra-modern cityscape, and it does have a lot of homegrown multinational high-tech companies headquartered here, but it hasn't forgotten about its green spaces. Now, this is one of the many parks here in Shenzhen. In fact, it's the biggest one, boasting 13.5 kilometers of vegetated coastline, and also bike tracks, walking trails, and plenty of excellent views like this. This is the Shenzhen Bay Park, home to several endangered bird species. It's an ecological paradise here. The entire stretch of reclaimed land is motor vehicle free. One section is a recreational zone, and the other belongs to the Hongshu-Lin Mangrove Swamp Nature Reserve. It's a verdant belt of award-winning landscaping, catering to frisbee fiends, fishing fanatics, kite flyers, skateboarders, street performers. The list goes on. But you have to love the outdoors, love nature, and love the salty smell of the sea. Next, somewhere still rather green, but much less serene. The splendid China Folk Culture Village. Opened in October 1991, the pub remains highly popular and still packs out on public holidays and weekends. The Folk Culture Village displays the daily life, art, customs and architecture of 21 out of China's 56 officially recognized ethnic groups. It's like a microcosm of the country, where you can sample and admire its diverse cultures in a semi-authentic setting, with structures that are built at a 1-to-1 ratio. Well, most of them are. I suppose this Mongolian ger is just a smidgen larger than real life. But that's because it's a theatre, showcasing Mongolian song, dance and rituals. The very last number in the rich repertoire is a Mongolian wedding ceremony, which I'm personally invited to attend.
来，有请掌声热烈一点，好不好，朋友们？先问一下在场的所有的来宾朋友，大家想不想看新娘美不美啊？想不想？想的朋友来，让我们一起数3个数，准备，1、2、3。哇哦，新娘美不美？是的，没错，我们的新娘子就像草原上的萨勒纳花一样的美丽动人。 好，这杯酒面向现场所有的朋友啊，然后这杯酒面向现场的朋友啊，这杯酒呢是好，好，这是我们蒙古同胞送给2位嘉宾最真诚的祝福，祝2位朋友万事如意。感谢2位的参与，来，朋友们，掌声欢送，谢谢。好，谢谢。
We're now in Yantian district, in the east of Shenzhen. It seems there's no end of possibilities here when it comes to getting away from the hurly-burly hubbub of the inner city. This beach is called Dameisha and is one of the largest in Shenzhen. The sandy strip measures 1.8 kilometers. And not too far away is this. Do you like the colour green? Because I like the colour green. It's such an invigorating and soothing colour at the same time, isn't it? Now, earlier in the show, we were in Shenzhen Bay Park, which was in the western side of the city, but now we're more towards the east. And every step of the way, I've just realised how green this city is. And I feel like it's quite easy to embrace a green lifestyle here, or at least appreciate the colour. I mean, who doesn't like green? This expansive emerald hotspot is called OCT East, short for Overseas Chinese Town East. It's a major entertainment and resort complex covering almost 9 square kilometers of Shenzhen space. So I'm glad I've got Macaire to keep me company. A combo ticket will get you access to all the enclosures, attractions, shows and rides in the amusement park, like this chugging choo-choo train. I'd have zero issues with spending 1 full day here, especially if I had a companion other than Macaire the drone. Yes, that's what I'd bring next time, a human friend, and some mosquito spray. And maybe a change of clothes? Well, that was a lot of fun, a lot of wet fun. Now I know why they gave us these yellow banana suits, although I think I managed to stay relatively dry. It wasn't until the very end where they started spraying water at us, and they thought that was funny. Yes, it was. There's no getting bored here at OCT East. I mean, one second you're in Shenzhen, and the next you're in Switzerland. Honestly, this city goes far beyond anything I'd anticipated, based on its reputation as a financial center / incubator of tech and design. To put it simply, whatever you're looking for, Shenzhen has it all. Coming up next, a groovy idea to get the next generation living green, and a groundbreaking, cloud-piercing testament to the current generation of designers, engineers, and architects. There's definitely a very green theme going on here in Shenzhen. 这个就是你们的 greenhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
我们的植物工厂。
It's a sweltering Saturday morning in Shenzhen. So, what better to do than spend it sweating in a glasshouse classroom with kids? In reality, besides being educational even for us grown-ups, it's thoroughly enjoyable. I reckon it's a great concept. Parents bring their brood, and together they learn to identify 6 species of edible plants that they pick and afterwards consume.
里边呢，就是刚才给大家讲的植物所在的幼儿园。那么大家看到的，对我们叫育苗房，这里边呢都是植物小时候啊。好。
It's a simple hands-on lesson about sustainable agriculture and lifestyles. Today, particularly for the younger generations with disposable incomes, it's about going green and eating clean. And the best way to hammer that in is to start them young. I don't know about you, but I'm a massive salad fan, and this is my favorite type of salad. It's ultra fresh, 100% organic. I mean, the leaves have just been picked, and I know exactly what's going into my belly, so it's just the best. Okay, so we're almost done with 2 whole episodes here in ultra-modern Shenzhen, and we've somehow managed to avoid entering any of the stratosphere-piercing towers. Until now. I apologize for my behavior. I may have spent too much time with the little tykes earlier, but things are about to get serious. Located in the CBD of Shenzhen's Futian district, this building I'm in was completed in 2017. It's a product of cutting-edge engineering and design. Here, they take technology very seriously. I feel like I've stepped into some science fiction daydream, spellbound and alone in my own walled semi-consciousness. With such intense surround sound, for several bizarre moments, I'm no longer sure where I am. But I soon regain full awareness and realize that I'm about to fly. With the push of a button, I'm propelled up to the 116th floor to the free sky observation deck of the stainless steel Titan dwarfing the rest of Shenzhen. Gosh, it's feel like I've died and gone to heaven. The view from up here is just phenomenal. With a ticket to Free Sky, visitors have access to the floor-to-ceiling windows, of course, as well as a bar, souvenir shop, interactive area, and this virtual reality experience zone. Ooh. Woo. I've turned into a man. I'm glad I haven't had lunch. That was dizzying. My heart is racing, even though I knew full well that I was sitting on a seat on ground level. Well, maybe not ground level, but you know. I'm glad that's over though. It was a lot of fun. Technology these days. Technology these days. I find that I'm using that phrase a lot in Shenzhen. Now this is where I finally reveal to you exactly where I am. I'm on the observation deck of Ping An Financial Center, and at 600 meters in height, this is the tallest building in Shenzhen and the 4th tallest in the entire world. Now on this observation deck you can get a 360-degree panoramic view and also truly witness just how much the city has transformed in the past 40 years. It's really remarkable, isn't it? Well, this brings us to the end of our explorations here in Shenzhen, and I must say that I'm really impressed by just how far the city has come in the past 40 years. But that said, while there is a very sleek and soaring silver skyline, there is still, on ground level, a lot of creativity, a lot of culture and colour. There's also a very well-preserved past, a very green present, and also a very promising future. Well, Shenzhen, thank you for sharing, and for you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. My name is Min-Zhui Lee, and I'll catch you next time on Travelogue.